What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single boss to have ever existed in Fortnite. Starting with the first one being Midas. I know Deadpool's there, but Midas came first. Leading all the way down to Shogun X. I'm going to be ranking them of like how hard they were to defeat and the mythic weapon that they dropped. Hopefully, I remember what mythic they dropped. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starters for the tiers, as in the last video, we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and then trash. So yeah, if you guys go on to like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, what do you think is the best boss ever in Fortnite? And let's get into it. Starting off, we have Deadpool. Now, Deadpool is one of those bosses that was Alright, so I'm gonna put Deadpool. Let me go ahead and grab Deadpool. I'm gonna put him in the C category. He was a pretty fun boss, but his mythic was not that good. The dualies. Midas, I'm gonna put Midas up in the S tier. In the S tier. Great boss. He was extremely overpowered in my opinion. But the mythic he dropped was legendary. The OG Midas drum gun. Next up is TNTina. TNTina, I'm gonna put in B tier because when the Boombo first came out, it was extremely broken. But again, the boss was just a little too easy to take down. All right, next up is Sky. I'm gonna put her in the A tier. She's like most of the bosses, pretty hard to take down, but the mythics were really good. All right, next up is Brutus. I'm gonna put Brutus in the B tier. Just because the minigun wasn't like I'm just gonna say in my opinion, I think the legendary minigun was better than the mythic minigun. And yeah, next up is Meowscles, and no offense to Meowscles, I'm gonna put Meowscles in the D tier. The boss was pretty easy, but the mythic was terrible. So moving on to Chapter 2, Season 3, we had 3 bosses. We had Kit, Ocean, and Jules. I'm going to put Kit in the A tier for a specific reason. Just because of his mythics. The mythics were incredible. Moving on to Ocean, she had the Ocean's Bottomless Chug Jug and the Ocean's I think it was just a regular burst rifle, so I'm gonna put her in the C tier. Jules, I'm gonna put Jules in. I'm gonna have to put Jules in the trash. Her mythics were terrible, honestly. Next up is Chapter 2, Season 4 with Iron Man, Doctor Doom, and Wolverine. This was the first go around for the Marvel seasons. I'm gonna put Iron Man in the S tier. He was pretty hard to take down, but the reward was worth it. The Iron Man repulsors and the Iron Man Unibeam. Some of the most broken collab items we've ever seen. Next up is Doctor Doom. I'll put him in B tier. The mythics weren't that good, but the boss was pretty easy to take down.
No, it wasn't.
Moving on to Wolverine. Sorry, but trash. Super hard to take down, and then the reward was just not worth it. The claws, they were not good at all. Moving on to Mandalorian. I'll put him in D tier. I didn't really like the mythics he dropped or him as a boss overall. Predator. Trash. Yeah, his invisibility cloak was not all that good, but moving on, this is gonna be really tough. But Spire Assassin, trash tier. Raz, D tier. I'm gonna talk about those. Chapter 2, Season 7 and 8, technically, because Zig I don't remember if he was a boss or not, but I'm gonna put him in the D tier. Sloan, she had the burst rifle, which we've seen with Ocean, so I'm gonna put Sloan right next to Ocean. Next up is the Foundation. I'm not even gonna talk about it. He's going up in the S tier. Great boss, great mythic, incredible. The Foundation's MK7 will forever be the greatest weapon to have ever come to Fortnite. Next up is the second version of Dr. Sloan with the Striker Burst Rifle. I'm going to put her in the A tier. I really did like the Striker Burst Rifle. It was incredibly good for zero builds, so yeah. Next up we got Gunner. I'm going to have to put him in the C tier. His Mythic SMG it felt like it had like infinite recoil, and I did not like it. Huntmaster Saber, D tier. Thermal rifle's not good. It was only good in zero build. Darth Vader, trash. I'm sorry, but Darth Vader, he only dropped his lightsaber, which wasn't really good. Next up, we got the Cube Queen. Just because of her mythic alone, trash. The Ageless. I'm gonna have to put the Ageless in the in the B tier. The Shockwave Hammer is good. The Excalibur rifle is pretty decent. So next up, I got the Dealer. He dropped the. He was in multiple seasons. He dropped the Havoc AR, and he had the key cards to go to like the vault to get like for Chapter 4 Season 2 was the enhanced Havoc shotgun, and then Chapter 4 Season 3 it was the Flapjack rifle. So just that alone, A tier. All right, moving on is Kato Thorn. Now there's two versions of Kato Thorn. We have the non-vampire and the vampire. I'm gonna put not Peter Griffin, not you yet, buddy. I'm gonna put this for the vampire D tier, or not D tier, trash, because when you killed him, he dropped the fake Midas drum gun, which was annoying. You couldn't pick out of his, you couldn't heist from his vault anymore. And then I'm gonna put regular version of Kato Thorn in the C tier. The SMG is underrated, honestly. It is underrated. The scoped burst SMG, yeah. Peter Griffin, Chapter 5. Medallions. This is where we had medallions. So the hammer pump shotgun he dropped. I'm gonna have to go A tier. The shotgun was good. Valeria, her SMG was not bad. I'm gonna put her in the B tier. Montague, I'm gonna put in the C tier. The AR wasn't that great. Nisha, A tier. The AR was great. And then finally, Oscar. I put him in the B tier. I like the pump shotgun over the auto shotgun. I feel is a lot better. But moving on. We got Cerberus. He dropped the Mythic Gatekeeper shotgun. I'm gonna put him in B tier just because of the legendary Gatekeeper shotgun was 10 times better. Hades. I put him in the C tier. His SMG wasn't that great. Zeus. Sadly, I have to go to C tier or D tier because his gun was not. His DMR was terrible. Then we got Ares. He had the Warforged AR, I'm pretty sure. I want to put him in the A tier. AR was really good. Chapter 5, Season 3, the Rex season, we had Ringmaster Scar. She dropped the Mythic Boombolt. I'm going to have to put her in the S tier, honestly. The Boombolt was extremely broken. And just like this next one, the Machinist is also going in S tier. Because the Mythic was extremely broken. The Combat AR, oh my god. Megalodon, he dropped some really good stuff. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. He was really good. Next up we got Chapter 2, Season 4, the Marvel season. First up we got Mysterio. Now, just because of his medallion, I'm gonna have to put him in the C tier. Sorry, Mysterio. Emma Frost, S tier. The medallion and the mythic was overpowered. And then Doom, the gauntlets were really good. I'm gonna put them in the A tier. Next up, we got the Chapter 2 remix skins. Remix bosses. There's only 5 here, but there was 6 bosses, but Kit, well, they would just release Kit for the second time, so I wasn't going to count that. But we got Meowdus. I'm going to have to put him where Meowscles is in the D tier, sadly. It's upsetting, but just the way it is. Next up, we got Dynamo TNTina. I'm about to put her in the C tier. I feel like they nerfed the Boombo when they brought it back, so... Alright. Eminem. Rap God. S tier. Snoop Dogg. S tier. Ice Spice. A tier. The mythics were really, really good. So, we got 2 bosses left. The ones from this season. Oh no, what's her name? The Night Rose. B tier. Until they have to... They did not nerf it, sorry. They buffed it to where it's easier to take her down, but the only good thing about her is the mythic Oni mask, honestly. And then Shogun X goes in the S tier. And that's it. That's all of the bosses in Fortnite ranked from S tier down to trash. Take a review here for the S tier. In the S tier, we have Midas, Tony Stark, The Foundation, Ringmaster Scar, The Machinist, Emma Frost, Rat Boy Reloaded, well, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Shogun X. Then there are the A through B tier. And then down in trash, or F tier, we have Jules, Wolverine, Predator, Spire Assassin, Darth Vader, the Cube Queen, no, that's the Herald, sorry guys, and then Vampire Thorn. And that's it. If you guys did like the videos, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.